Well, he seems to be just collecting them.
This is that One Piece talk. Who are you and how are you?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Aaron Tate.
Aaron Tate, our guy. What's up,
man?
What's going on, man? Before I ask my question, I just want to say I feel like if Lawrence ever took his glasses off, it would stop the flow of time.
No, it's just like Doflamingo. I would have said if when Doflamingo takes his sunglasses off, just another one appears automatically.
But my question today is, how do you guys think people get strong? Like, because when you think about it, the only people we know to have actually like trained to get stronger are the Straw Hats and the Marines, basically. But like, we don't know how Whitebeard got to be so strong. We don't know why Kaido is so freakishly strong. Even Big Mom, as a child, was killing giants, and she had no prior training to that. So how do you guys think people are getting strong?
Oh man, it would just have to be genetics, right? Like it's like how's LeBron like 6'7"?
Yeah, it's genetics.
And like I'm like 5'8". Like
Wait, so like question though, like you mean by strong as in like physical?
well, like freaks of nature. Like how? Why are they freaks of nature? Basically.
That's what I like, because there's one where you get strong through will, but I'm like, you mean like physically, like for example, like I'm able to like
Whitebeard stopped Moby Dick on his deathbed by just putting his hand out. Like there's not many other people that could do that.
So like physical strength, I guess we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, well, physical strength, and then on top of that, like crazy hockey. You know what I mean? Like how? Because I mean, I understand the concept of hockey blooming, but you know how often you have to be fighting the strongest people in the world to be constantly blooming. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer this question.
They probably bloomed their hockeys. I mean, the Yonko probably did it on Rox's crew.
Yeah, but it's also like they have advantages that everybody else doesn't have. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you're gonna assume that Kaido is stronger than Shanks because Shanks is like an average 6'2" dude with one arm. You know what I'm saying? Like how does he compete with somebody that's as freakishly strong as Kaido, plus the hockey that has blossomed within Kaido? It's like, why is Kaido that strong? Like, what happened?
Exactly. Yeah.
No, it's interesting. Honestly,
I don't know how to answer this.
I would like to see like the origins of these people, during the Void Century. Like, I want to see if they were freakishly strong as well back then.
Well, they kind of give a little glimpse of Kaido, like, because for instance, like besides Kaido being an Oni, like he's already like a fisherman. He's already born with physical strength, and I think that's part of like people are just born freaks, like Big Mom. But then they start fighting people. Like Kaido got like how strong Kaido. He's an Oni, he's a freak of nature. Yeah, he still got how many losses? Like 7 losses. So like, and again, thinking of people he probably fought would be Rocks, Kaido, Big Mom, like the strongest people. So like those type of things, I think added to his strength, and I think that's the thing with One Piece. I think some people are born like Kobe. He isn't born a freak, but he had to train to get stronger. Well, you have people like Big Mom, no, I'm just born a monster. Yeah. And there's people who are in between that. So Big Mom is like the freak of nature, and Kobe's the regular human person who's like dorky's like 10% or less. Yeah, and there's people who are in between, like, all right, I'm not a freak of nature as Big Mom, but I'm still like abnormal. Yeah. Yeah. So I think
I think Sebastian's the perfect person to ask this question, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's sad that he's not here to answer this better.
Yeah. And it's some of what Lionel said, because some of them people are just gonna be born like naturally strong like that, or certain aspects of them like ridiculously strong. Because for example, like Garp, right? He had, not say had to, but he chose to, I should say, because he's just strong. But he chose to train by punching away 8 mountains, right? So he used 8 mountains as heavy bags. That was his way of training to take down Don Chinjiao's pointed head, because Don Chinjiao's head was so hard he was able to split a continent by touching it, right? So Garp decided to train that way. So there's different, and the training in One Piece is so ridiculous that you're able to level up like that because of the way Oda designed the characters in One Piece. People are able to go pretty fast because, I don't know how long it took Garp to punch away those 8 mountains, right? Because this is also Garp after he fought with Roger on the rocks. Against the rocks, I mean. Garp trained after that.
Well, no, he never said that. He just said that he trained 8 mountains. He never stated when he said realized.
No, but when he fought Don Chinjiao, it was after when he fought the rocks. But I'm saying, like years later.
That's true, but I'm saying like you could have trained, then you never met that person, and you're already that strong already before you finally meet him.
Yeah, true.
Like,
no, that's true. But I'm just saying that's why I didn't say he had to fight, had to train. I go, he chose to train by doing that. Because it's like there's never different ways you could be born a freak of nature, but you could also just like Odin, for example. There's no explanation why Odin was that strong from such a young age, except that he was a freak. He was just stronger than everyone else on Wano by far. You know?
Testosterone, bro.
Yeah, like he was just able to do it, and his hockey, because a lot of people not only born with crazy amount of physical strength, they're born with a crazy amount of will. Otis shows that he was born with both.
Yeah,
his physical and his will was just outmatched.
Yeah,
I think my thing is, I'm sorry, Larry. Did you want to?
no, go, Aaron.
I think my thing is, so like when you take somebody like Luffy, or just the idea of One Piece. With it being about pirates, the idea of piracy is going on adventures and plundering other people's treasures and stuff like that, right? But it's not. You don't see a lot of people with the motivation to get stronger to protect something precious to them, such as Luffy, right? His whole motivation to become the strongest person is to be able to protect his friends. But we haven't really, and then possibly maybe Whitebeard with his hometown, but we haven't really seen anybody or any other character in the series express the desire to become strong in order to protect a certain dream or a person, whatever the case is. That makes sense. So it's like we don't know what these people's motivation is to become strong, or is it just because Oda just decided that they're just going to be the strongest person in the world?
Yeah, seems like fate to me.
Well, Dogtooth counts that, bro.
Yeah.
Dogtooth, though, he trained to be,
But Aaron, thank you so much for the call, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah, you too. So we're gonna